Okay, so the WYZ app was developed by the Superior team over the last couple of years, and it includes a number of features to centralize your medications, your labs, also to connect you with some community through a chat feature, and give you access to local resources through GPS. To get set up, let's start with the My Health feature. So clicking on My Health, let's start with My Meds. The first thing we're going to do with My Meds is add in the name of the medication that I might be taking. As you type it up, it will automatically pull up the name. Once daily, last refill date, like so, quantity per refill 30, and save, and then that will save your medication in there. You can also add in an additional medication if you take another HIV medication. And then I'm going to set the next two things so I have medication reminders set up with the app. I'm going to set the medication reminder time. At that time, I'll get a push notification from the app, and that's going to say what? I go back here, it's going to give me a reminder message, which I have a few presets here, but I can also put in a custom message. Once I've got my custom message in there, I'll save it. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my pharmacy. With the refill reminders on, the refill reminders knows to send me a message saying, go call your pharmacy. Reach out to your pharmacy because it's time for you to refill your medication. Now, I can see that in here. There's my refill reminder notification. It's time to call your pharmacy, and I click on call pharmacy. It will pull up the number so I can reach out to the pharmacy to give them a call to refill my medication and stay on top of my medication refills. Next thing is the adherence tracking. So you'll get that push notification, but you'll open that up. It will ask you, did you take your medication today? I'll go ahead and click the check, click on my adherence, and boom, there's my adherence for April. And you can see here, it gives me the percentage. I'm about 83% so far. And it gives me an idea of how many days I've logged through the app. If you use it every day, you'll see that log, or I can go back and say, oh, I've missed a few days this month. I'm not sure if I took it every day. Let me refer back to the app. The final part of this feature is My Labs. And this allows me to select a date. You know, maybe I went last into the clinic on the 3rd of April. CD4 cell count was 400. Viral load came back as 100. And the lab feature then will keep track of that. And the same thing goes for my viral load. With this, you can keep track of your labs and those two important numbers, your CD4 count and your viral load, and keep track of both of those over time by entering your labs in My Health. Next thing, My Team. My Team is a topic organized resource guide that shows me some different resources based on my area. So I click on health, then I'll click on medical clinic, and I've been looking, say, for urgent care. Click on urgent care, that's gonna pull up the little Google page, and I can either open their location in different apps on my phone, I can open their webpage here, or I can give them a call if I wanna make a care at Carbon Health Urgent Care in Alameda. Okay, so we've got through the My Health and the My Teams feature. Now let's next talk about the My Community feature. The My Community feature gives you a calendar of events, which we're still updating. So I'll circle back to that on the next video. We've got news here, which we'll go into today. And then we've also got chats. So the news feature shows you a feed of the most up-to-date news. So if I click on this one, it pulls up news for HIV cure and treatment. You can click on whichever one that you're interested in. It pulls up the article right there, and I can go ahead and scroll around, read more, or share that article if I wanted to do so. Going back to the My Community homepage, I'll next go into the chats. The chat feature allows me to see this forum. There's no chats in this demo, but it shows me this forum where I can chat with different users of the app. To start a new chat post, I click here, and then I'll put in a title and a description, and I can submit that chat topic. And once I submit it here, it will go to the study coordinators, and then it will pop up as one of these different options. Calendar is still in the works, so we'll circle back to calendar in the next video of this series. And the final thing, I just want to review the settings. So if we go into settings, settings is an option to update your passcode if you wanted to change it. You can change your alias that's displayed on the app home screen as well as in the chat feature, or you can modify your emoji or your avatar. The motivational messages come through as a push notification anytime you have not opened the app in a few days, and they include messages from famous people in the past and famous people in the present day. Once you've saved that, go ahead and save your settings, and we can return to the home screen. So that is everything for the basic features and includes this demo video on how to use the WYZ app. If you have any other questions about how to use the WYZ app, if you notice any issues with your WYZ app, don't hesitate to reach out to us at the Study Line. Take care and see you next time.